Welcome again into our series of lectures this Ramadan. In this series, we're going to look at the teachings of Prophet Luqman alayhi salatu wasalam to his son. I know and I believe that if this teaching is really applied in our various homes, the social problem that we face in the world today will be solved. Inshallah, I want you to follow us on this series. Bismillah. إن الحمد لله نشكره ونستغفره ونتوكل عليه ونعوذ به من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا إنه من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له أشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. We continue on the teachings of Prophet Luqman to his son, and then we take it from where we stop, and that's the wasbir alama asabak, that Allah has never told us that everything will always be sweet. And then even all the prophets, and then the prophets of Allah were tested, and then when you are tested, it is your patience that Allah is testing. And then that test is all about, at the peak of the matter. Your patient is tested at the peak of the matter. And like somebody said that it is not how long you wait, you understand, but it is your attitude while waiting. You may wait and put up a wrong attitude. But while you're waiting, you put up an attitude that is calm. So, and then Allah said a lot of things that patience, at the time where you are being, you will be tested at the time when you have nothing, and you will be tested when you have a lot. You will be tested with musibah. وَبَشِّرِ الصَّابِرِينَ. When musibah afflicted anyone, Allah has given that those who exercise patience, they will have abundance of goodness after the test. الَّذِينَ إِذَا أَصَابَتْهُمْ مُصِيبَةٌ. And those who, when any calamity afflict them, they say, Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. That, everything that we have achieved in life belongs to Allah. And everything returns back to Him. So, and Allah says in several verses of the Quran that أَحَسِبَ النَّاسَ أَن يُتْرَكُوا أَن يَقُولُوا آمَنَّا. Will you now say that you believe in Allah and Allah will not test you? The only way that Allah promotes you is by test. It is by test that you receive a greater level of closeness to Allah. So you need to be patient. So أَن يَقُولُوا آمَنَّا وَهُمْ لَا يُفْتَنُونَ. And you want to say you believe and you will not be tested? وَلَقَدْ فَتَنَّا الَّذِينَ مِنْ قَبْلِهِمْ. Where Allah has tested people that have come before you, those who are better than you. فَلَيَعْلَمَنَّ الَّذِينَ صَدَقُوا وَلَيَعْلَمَنَّ الْكَاذِبِينَ. So Allah will now expose, people who proclaim their faith in truth. فَلَيَعْلَمَنَّ الْكَاذِبِينَ. And Allah will expose those who are liars. So, a test is a part of life, and test also prepare you for a greater a greater position. The more you were tested, the level of your test will determine the level of your closeness to Allah. And that was why when the man was talking to his son and said that the scholar who was going with his son and the son was asking questions and said, "Waqi' shawa'ib shayyab," that the happenings, the things that have happened in my life, the things that I am seeing in my life, shayyab, made my black hair turn gray. Wadanu binasi kullab indana yawman bi shakhasi wa fi gadin yataghallab. He said, if life brings something good today, if life brings something good, something palatable, tomorrow it can change. And that was why Allah also tells us in Surah Al-Duha, Innama al-usri yusra. And they repeated it again, Innama al-usri yusra. And then the scholars of Tafsir said that Allah used ma'rifah in describing calamity, because calamity is just one. But al-yusra, he uses as nakra. Nakra means the ease can come in any form and in many forms. You understand? In any form and many forms. If it brings good today, tomorrow it can change position. That because wala tasik bi wamidi min barki fa khullab. Do not be comfortable with the roar of the sky. You can see and you can feel that there's going to be rain and the rain may stop. Wasbir idha huwa hadra bikal khutuba wa halab. And he said, you have to be patient. Hard times don't last. Hard times are not forever. Hard times are not there forever. It's going to change. Hard times are just the cloudiness of the sky and not the setting of the sun. So that was why he was telling his son, Wasbir alama asabak. When calamity comes, Allah never promised that calamity won't come. But when it comes, you have to be patient. Because when calamity comes, Allah has promised that it will definitely go. فَلَا تَسِكْ بِوَمِيدٍ مِنْ بَرْكِهِ فَهُوَ خُلَّبٍ. That you don't rely on the changing of the sky, the weather condition. Weather may change, the sky may change, the sky may look dull, thinking that the rain is going to fall, and at the same time, the rain will not. So if you have not relied totally on it, you may be disappointed. وَاصْبِرْ إِذَا هُوَ حَضْرَ بِكَ الْخُطُوبَ وَحَلَّبْ. And you see, when those things happen, you have to be patient when Allah visits you with any calamity. There are 8 things that it will definitely happen in the lives of anyone. a time will come where you'll be happy. A time will come where you'll be sad. A time will come where you have in abundance. A time will come where you have to ration. A time will come where you will sick. A time will come where you will be healthy. A time will come when things will be difficult, so hard. And a time will come where you get everything almost for free. When you have all these things behind your mind, behind your training, behind your teachings, I know applying patience when things happen will also be an easy task. And the patience that we are saying is in three, you have to be patient in worshiping Allah. You have to be patient as-sabr ala ta'a, as-sabr ala musiba, as-sabr ala al-ma'asi. We have to be patient in our worshiping Allah. We have to be patient in our, dedication to Allah. We have to be patient in when musiba, when calamity happens, and we have to be patient in committing sin. Somebody will say, it takes patience and courage to follow what Allah has dictated, because there are distractions. Because there are distractions. Things distract us. We are all distracted by the things of the world. Because, sometimes you may not want to sin because of the glaring and the obvious nature of the offense. But sometimes you are deceived by the subliminal seduction of shaitan. وَاصْبِرْ عَلَى مَا أَصَابَكَ إِنَّ ذَلِكَ مِنْ عَزْمِ الْأُمُورِ. So we have to be patient when calamity occurs, because patience is the steadfast. It's steadfast in which we apply in hard time. I pray that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give us the courage to be patient in times of calamity, to be patient in worshiping Him, to be patient in not committing offense. أقول قولي هذا أستغفر الله لي ولكم. I said what I said. I seek for Allah's forgiveness for myself and for you. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون والسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.